We are back with another episode of Could I, as a simple human, run through the courses of Mario Kart 8 Booster Pack Edition. The overwhelming majority of you agreed that I should do the Booster Pack courses in 2 videos, because there's a lot. And some of you said I should divide into the top and bottom rows instead of the left and right, since that was the order they came out in, and that's a great idea, so I did that. That said, welcome to part 1 of Jurassic Park. No. If you haven't seen the other videos, wild. But basically, I'm being very realistic about my abilities to run these courses. At least my fictional abilities in this fictional world. Because in the real world, well, I would say I have the hips of an 85-year-old, but realistically, an 85-year-old would absolutely destroy me in a race. But while we're running in the game, we're trying to maintain the integrity of the course as much as possible. That means staying on the track and doing what it intends you to do, with maybe minor adjustments if it can be justified. By me, if it can be justified by me. Go watch the DLC video if you want a more in-depth explanation. Then the only other thing to know is that speed boosts, etc. won't work on me as a human, and we are discounting any anti-gravity sections of the tracks, as if we have gravity-defying sneakies. And with that, let's hop into the Golden Dash Cup. Ooh, Paris. Bonjour, je m'appelle Anna. Je parle français un peu en école. C'est, track est super cool. Okay, sorry, yeah, this is pretty easy so far. Nothing too difficult. We've got this little, okay, now that's interesting. We're gonna have to hold the phone and go back and check that out real quick. Now if we look over here, I'm not actually sure if this can, okay, hold on. I am going to get over there. Making me go through the flowers. And yeah, okay, see, this doesn't connect. We're not savages, so we're not gonna go trouncing through the fountain, and there are rails over here and on the other side, so they clearly don't want us going around that way either. So unfortunately, I think this is where our journey through Paris comes to an end. Ce n'est pas super cool. Paris Promenade is unrunnable. Toad Circuit starts us staring down the barrel of a horrendously large toad. I wonder if regular toads go wah! If a toad that size would go wah! Anyways, this course is pretty painfully straightforward. We don't need to take any access ramps or shortcuts. We're just gonna jog nice and easy along the pavement, and yeah, I mean, that's it. Toad Circuit is runnable. Chocolate Mountain always makes me crave Cocoa Pebbles, but despite its fun name, it's horrifically bleak with these very ominous and foreboding paratroopers watching me constantly. What a bad vibe. Oh good, we got bats again. My old friends, can't wait. Yeah, no, let's go into their abode, see how that's gonna work out. See, ow. And that's gonna be the end. Chocolate Mountain is unrunnable. You know, I'm a fan of a mall. I can enjoy a cute mall moment. The stairs at the beginning are no fun, but this moving walkway normally reserved for airports would definitely be fun. We should have those more places. I don't know which way to go. You know, I'm gonna go look in the store real quick. See if they got anything good. What? Are you looking for something, sir? Okay, there's nothing here for me. These are actually not closed. They're giant blocks, so I'm gonna go. Oh yes, the famous part of the mall everyone knows and loves, the giant spiraling ramps. Ooh, food court. Don't mind if I do. Y'all got any Auntie Anne's? No? Well, actually, what's back here? I've never been back here before. Oh, well, okay. No, we can't do that. Right, we're turning back. They're probably all laughing at me. That's what my social anxiety says anyway. Oh, now that's a big problem right here. We can, yeah, as expected, that's not gonna work. Does this place even have doors? It's a metaphor. The trap of capitalism. Coconut Mall is unrunnable. Next, we have the Lucky Cat Cup. Tokyo, konnichiwa. Watashi wa Google 翻訳を通じてこれを言うことを学びました. Anyway, this is definitely more quaint than I expected. I guess when I think about Tokyo, I think of all the hustle and bustle of the inner city, but I'm digging all the greenery. Huh, I thought the bean was in Chicago. Maybe that's a sweet potato. Okay, I'm getting distracted, and now I'm getting lost. All right, back on track, and this course definitely seemed runnable. But these courses based on real-world places actually change routes between laps, so I made sure to check to see if all of them were runnable. I polled the community to see if y'all just wanted one completable lap to count as runnable, or if I should only count a course as runnable if all 3 laps could be completed. And while the majority went with the second choice, a good number of people also thought I should make a 3rd category for partially runnable. Good, yeah, I know, let's increase our margin of error and make more work for me, for sure, yeah. All right, well, while the second lap looked good, I don't remember thwomps in Tokyo. The 3rd lap had us getting on the highway, which made me sweat until I realized there weren't any cars. But there was still an unmakeable jump at the end, which means despite the promising start, Tokyo Blur is partially runnable, I guess. Okay, listen, if you were on team add a 3rd category and you're not subbed right now, I feel like it's only fair if you give me a sub, so thank you. I need some win. Shroom Ridge! Have I mentioned that my channel's for an 18+ audience recently? Good, because I took a trip down your dad's Shroom Ridge last night. Yeah, I know, gross. I didn't like it either. And now we're stuck in this video together, and it's awkward, but I couldn't help myself. Oh shit, okay, there's a car, so we're gonna have to use our Toad's Turnpike trick and go to the side here, and we'll be a little bit safer. Oh, okay, that does come to an end, so we'll have to cross the street. And actually, it's really dangerous to cross by a curve in the road, so we'll have to go back a little to have good visibility when crossing. There we go. It's a bit of a tight fit over here, but doable. Oh man, okay, actually the other side looks way easier now, so. All right, let's look both ways before crossing the street. Oh, see, aren't you glad we looked? And we cross over. Excellent. Let's keep on keeping on. Honestly, I get a little sloppy here, but you can see what I'm going for. I'm just bad at staying against the wall. But technically you can. You just stick to the side as much as you can, and you should be able to get to your destination. Boom, there you go. You know, it's definitely not the safest, but as long as we stick to that edge, I don't foresee any major issues here. Shroom Ridge is runnable. What is with the menacing paratroopers? I hate them. Now, if Sky Garden is anything like Cloud Top Cruise, this ain't looking hopeful. God, I am positive that these paratroopers know the exact date and time of my death. Anyways, okay, we have our first challenge here. And just like speed boosts don't affect us, we're gonna assume these mushrooms won't bounce us as a human. But we can still use them as a platform. And that being said, I actually do think we can make the jump from the green thing to the mushroom and from the mushroom to the platform we're currently on. I think that's doable, so let's continue. Paratroopers. Now, I would absolutely get down and crawl across this netting because with my fear of heights, this would be so freaking terrifying. But I would have done it for nothing because that's gonna be the end of this track. Sky Garden is unrunnable. No, this isn't a super promising start. Is this the roof, right? Oh, okay, this slants down, that's good. Okay, but this, wait, okay, there's another level here. All right, there's more roof, and is this the last bit? Oh, okay, whoa. That's so much. It's weird. There's this weird slant that makes it really hard to tell what's going on here, but honestly, if we use our 18-foot rule here, that's gonna break it. But I can already hear the comments talking about going down those railing pillar things on the left and right, and you know what? I also really want to see the rest of this course, so we're gonna be a little flexible and continue for now. It's not every day you get to jog through a ninja hideaway, you know, so, okay, no, well, this is definitely a good situation. But actually, this is an alright situation. We just have to avoid the spikes, no problem. Pretty wide gaps. Oh, hello, gentlemen. Are you, okay, that's terrifying. And that's where we stop. Ninja Hideaway is unrunnable. On to the Turnip Cup. I actually don't speak New York, so. I did live there, though, for 9 months. And one thing I can tell you is that you don't run through Central Park at night. And you definitely don't go through a dark tunnel in Central Park at night. Alright, well, we made it. Definitely not as crowded as New York, and a lot less garbage. And oh, that is a huge safety hazard. Huge, someone should fix that. Looks like all the cars out on the streets are parked, so we should be safe to run here. And, okay, that's gonna be the end. Overall, weird vibe, but I still prefer it to New York. The other 2 laps work too. New York Minute is runnable. It feels like I've covered Mario Circuit 8 times already. But this is Mario Circuit 3, which was hellish for me to play on the SNES because I could not for the life of me stop running into the walls. But at least I think the chances of me running into walls while jogging is relatively low. But I also wouldn't put it past myself. And overall, it's a pretty straight shot to the end. Mario Circuit 3 is runnable. Another desert, huh? This game loves deserts. All right, well, Calamari Desert looks like it's at least gonna be kept cool by the wind and the sun setting, so that's good. We go around the ramp, no need, and of course I'm gonna stop for the train, and I'm glad there's an alert system for when the train's coming. That's a good safety feature. Even though the alert isn't going off on the next one, we'll look both ways just to be safe. Now we can cross. And aside from the objective crappiness of running through a desert, I do have to say that we make it to the end. With relative ease, in fact. Calamari Desert is runnable. Now what is this? What am I supposed to do here? This looks solid. It looks like a fun house thing. We do fly through it, but let me go back and take a look at that. It looks solid, right? I'm saying we can walk on that. It's like a fun little tunnel with lights, like Disneyland or something, I don't know. So let's keep going. You know, I don't know what this ground is made of, but I am very curious what it would feel like to run on it. But the point is moot because the ride stops here. We can double check that jump. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. Luigi Pinball is unrunnable. Next, let's check out the Propeller Cup. Oi, g'day, mate. Australian's gonna be my worst, so this is all you get. Oh god, it hurts. Like, it physically tires me out to do an Aussie accent. Oh good, Stairs my favorite. And all these weird 2D creatures rooting me on won't make a difference because we are not gonna be able to make this jump. Here we go, and not doable. Sydney Sprint is unrunnable, and if you can't make lap 1, you don't get considered for partial credit either. This road is this road completely iced over? I think it's completely iced over. No, we can't run this. The road is iced over the entire way until you get to an even more icy area. No. If this were a little stretch of ice where you could manage your way across like Sherbet Land, fine. But the whole track, how could we call it runnable? And no, we can't just run next to the track in the snow the whole time either. It's different for tracks where we stay on the shoulder because the shoulder is still on the track. This video is not called Which Mario Kart 8 Courses Could I as a Human Run Next To? The course is an icy course. This course is an icy course. It's icy the whole way, and I refuse to say that's runnable. So instead, I say Snowland is unrunnable. Mushroom Gorge! Gorged on your dad's mushroom last night. I loved this course in Mario Kart Wii, but I loved it for the same reason it would be a nightmare to jog. The bouncy mushrooms. Again, we are assuming they don't bounce us here. This first mushroom jump looks like it's plausible to make, and I'm satisfied with that. We are going to go around here to avoid those mushroom jumps, but the real doozies are in this cave. I think even the first jump is gonna be rough. Let's get a good vantage point. Yeah, I don't feel comfortable saying that I, as a human, could make that jump. So I'm saying Mushroom Gorge is unrunnable. Oh, is that a ledge? Oh, I'm not even gonna get to run the ice cream themed world? Come on. Stop mocking me. Yeah, I can't run it. Sky High Sunday is unrunnable. Then we have the Rock Cup. Oh, hello. We're in London now. Oh, I'm leaning Tim Curry. But if I don't do it in a silly voice, then I feel cringy. So we're gonna go back to our American accent. Everything seems pretty normal with the London Loop, except for the giant chain chomp. London, what are you thinking? Can we go up? Okay, it doesn't want us to go up there. That's fair. We'll just keep our distance from the giant scary monster. Hey, whoa, please don't raise a bridge and make me spend time with these all-knowing paratroopers. Okay, it's lowering, so we can cross, but that's a spooky moment crossing over that. Is this a ledge here? Doable ledge, doable ledge. And it looks like we made it through London. I did go the other two routes and there was nothing too crazy. The last lap, the chain chomp is horrifically unchained, but it's also just going in a circle and not lunging at you, so it's avoidable. Meaning London Loop is runnable. Boot Lake is not the most ideal place to jog. That's a super unsafe gap, but we would be able to clear it. I picked a random way here, didn't really make too much of a difference, and then this is interesting. What's going on here? Oh, okay, yeah, no, we can't. This turns into an underwater track, meaning we cannot run it. And no, swimming on the surface is not the same as running this track. Oh God! Boot Lake is unrunnable. Aw, Rock Mountain is cute. Once again, the great flooring that overlooks the endless abyss is too spooky for— oh my God, not the bats. Troopers. This is truly my worst nightmare. Let's just keep going through this friggin' cave. Okay, and all that for nothing, and we can't make that jump. Rock Mountain is unrunnable. What lovely scenery Maple Tree Way looks like it's gonna have in store for us. Unfortunately, we'll never get to see the rest of it because that is a canon to the other side. Maple Tree Way is unrunnable. Last but not least, we have the Moon Cup. Berlin. Hallo, ich kann Deutsch. Es tut mir leid. Oof, already not a great start considering we have to run alongside cars, but I will say that's a pretty sizable gap between all the cars on the side, so that's like an honorary shoulder. I'm feeling pretty safe though. Cool stairs, love it. There is no reason to go in the subway, and this ramp doesn't seem like too big of a deal, as I thought. Man, if this jolly music is pumping through the streets of Berlin, it makes for good running music. And before you know it, we're there. And also, I did check, and you can make it through the other two laps as well. So Berlin Byways is runnable. Wow, oddly unnerving topiary Mario at the start of Peach Gardens. You drive right on past that, don't look it in the eye. Yeah, this would make for a truly lovely jog. Smelling the roses, maybe stopping for tea with the toads. Oh my God! Peach has turned her garden into a Minotaur's maze of sorts. She lets giant chain chomps just freely peruse around the gardens? That's wild! But we made it out safe, so— who is your gardener? You have a living thing as a centerpiece? Seems weird. We're gonna keep our distance. Oh my God, the moles are back. And why are they so big? What is Peach feeding these things? That's insanity! But we made it through, and I'd rather run down steps than up steps, so that's fine. Peach Gardens is suspiciously dangerous, yet runnable. Oh, now this is exciting. Now, once again, the floor does look like it has a sheen to it, but it kind of looks more wet than anything. Like, it looks like it has way more of a grip to it than that other icy level. And okay, it's also super temporary, so no problems there. This is so cool. It's adorable. Oh, big flames? Santa can't spring for the real thing, huh? Yeah, it's tough here. I get it. Oh, good, the paratroopers are back. They're really everywhere, huh? Okay, running uphill in the snow would be absolutely terrible. Is this a cliff? No, it's just a ramp. But really, as magical as this is, it would actually be terrifying. Are you joking? Oh God, lean left here. You do not want to run up the ramp. Oh no, and I think that this is gonna be the end. Yep. Oh, we were so close to the finish line. Santa can't help us now. Merry Mountain is unrunnable. And as per tradition, I cannot run through space. And I, along with most people on this planet, am not trained to jog through space in a spacesuit. So I'm sorry, Rainbow Road stands. There are runnable ones, but this ain't it. 3DS Rainbow Road is unrunnable. I present your runnable courses of the Mario Kart 8 Booster Pack, Part 1. As always, I would love to know which course you would most want to go on a little stroll through and which one you would absolutely avoid at all costs. Also, have you picked up your merch yet? Go browse, you silly goose! Look at these cool shirts. Wear the cool shirts. When will you wear the cool shirts? All right, I'm gonna go work on learning New Yorkish, but I'll see you on the next video. Au revoir, sayonara, auf Wiedersehen, bye-bye.
Goombanna is the wonder why she didn't come to play. Gaming vids that'll make you laugh and think and put them on replay. Intelligent, kind of funny, her community's #1. Stick around and kick your feet up. Goombanna has just begun.
But if I don't do it in a silly voice, then I feel cringy. Tim Curry again.